Imagine attending a school where the classrooms are overcrowded, the resources are limited, and the teachers are stretched thin. A school where learning is a daily struggle and the odds are stacked against them. For many children in District 10, specifically Mount Diablo High, a Title I school, this is their reality, and so it was for me. I know firsthand the challenges that our students and teachers face, and I am passionate about finding solutions that work. I believe that every child deserves access to quality education regardless of their circumstances, and I know that with the right support and resources, we can make a difference for the lives of our students. My name is Alaina Noguera, and I am running under the Democratic Party for the District 10 seats in the House of Representatives. I will be a voice for change in the communities where their problems have been overlooked for far too long. Growing up, I saw firsthand how difficult it was for people to access basic necessities. I saw friends and families struggle to find a place to live that they can afford, and I saw people who couldn't afford to get the medical care that they needed. It was heartbreaking to see, and that's why I'm so passionate about affordable housing and accessibility in healthcare. I spent most of my life here, which has allowed me to see where change is needed. The top issues our communities are facing at the moment are access to affordable healthcare, affordable housing, and improvement in our education system. These three areas are essential components of a fair and just society that ensures that every individual has access and equal opportunities to lead a decent life. We cannot have a fair and just society if healthcare is too expensive for the average family. We cannot have a fair and just society if the cost of housing is so high that working class families cannot afford to live in decent homes. We cannot have a fair and just society if children's education opportunities are determined by their parents' income or zip code. To compensate for the lack of staffing in lower income schools specifically, a more equitable distribution of education dollars in districts and a raise to teacher salaries will create an environment where quality teachers are more likely to stay. When I am elected, I will work to ensure that every student will receive quality education and that parents won't have to choose between bonding with their newborn or paying rent. Affordable housing projects will give more people the opportunity to grow substantial lives in our community. The quality of life for District 10 and our nation as a whole will improve if you allow me to represent you. Help me create a fair and just society that works for everyone. La igualdad no es una opción, es un derecho. I am Alaina Noguera, and I am running to be your representative for a seat in the House of Representatives for District 10. Let me represent you, District 10. Thank you.
More information about Alaina, her campaign, and the issues she's highlighting can be found on her website that is noted on our team's campaign ads and flyers. All are available in Spanish for our Spanish-speaking constituents. This flyer emphasizes how Alaina strives to create a fair and just society that works for everyone as a fellow member of District 10. Similarly, the ad functions as a social media graphic that summarizes the issues she is ready to tackle and reminds voters of the November 8th election. From here, we can go to Alaina's website, which constituents can choose to view in either English or Spanish as seen here. On Alaina's website, we've included her slogan, vision, about page, issues of focus, and opportunities for those who want to be involved in Alaina's campaign with volunteer signups and donation forms. Her contact information is also provided here. District 10 encompasses multiple cities, with 46% of the population being Hispanic, 61% of households making $100,000 or less, 32% of children speaking Spanish, and 17% of children living in poverty. The statistics of the cities of Byron, Antioch, Clayton, and Concord are visible on Alaina's site because of their needs that align with the issues she focuses on. In comparison, wealthier neighborhoods in the district contain stark differences in demographics, which Alaina plans to address by placing emphasis on improving the education system in neighborhoods such as Lafayette and San Ramon, which can increase votes for Alaina in these areas. Our canvassing map covers the area of District 10 and also educates viewers on redistricting so that they can be informed voters. This is our voter outreach plan, which will not be visible to the public when published. As of February 10 of 2023, the voter demographics of District 10 include a high percentage of voters being Democrats over Republicans and more youths being pre-registered as being Democrats. As mentioned previously, these are our target voters who are inclined to vote for Alaina because her stance on issues align with their needs and because they might identify with her and her story. However, this doesn't mean that they are certain to vote for Alaina, so efforts to secure their votes will be implemented as seen in the following. Our swing voters who are undecided and may not be attached to any political party may be willing to vote for Alaina if her stances on issues are in their favor. As swing voters can be vital to winning a close election, our outreach plans include focusing on securing their votes. We have outlined a 3-part volunteer recruitment plan that involves in-person, virtual, and hybrid methods. Alaina will attend in-person events and will be contacting educational institutions to advertise volunteer and internship opportunities and hold informational sessions on the importance of civic engagement. Virtually, we'll be posting on social media, sending out newsletters, and staying in contact with all volunteers and donors to keep them engaged and informed as our campaign progresses. Training sessions will also be held, and throughout the campaign, feedback forms will be sent out to volunteers for data management. Similarly, our 3-part voter outreach strategy includes Alaina attending in-person community events for publicity and visibility, and volunteers going door to door in the neighborhoods of cities that are significantly affected by the issues Alaina focuses on. Informational sessions will also be held on voter registration, especially for young voters and English language learners who are less inclined to do so or may need more assistance, as only 62% of the people in District 10 are registered voters. Additionally, we will obtain a list of registered voters in District 10 in order to contact them through texting and call campaigns. Volunteers will consistently post on social media once a day, and newsletters will be emailed bi-weekly. Our 9-month timeline starts on the 14th of February after announcing Alaina's candidacy and includes preparation for the primary and general election. Lastly, our budget of $1 million, similar to previous budgets and not including donations, accounts for costs such as ads, flyers, meet and greets, door-to-door marketing, and other expenses incurred from fees and taking care of volunteer needs. Thank you for your time, and remember to vote for Alaina and her team. Together, we can create a just and fair society for all.